on the dance floor, rather like Slim Jack.
That's my face balloon. It's literally in my brain. I was about to kiss him.
Oh yeah. Mary, friend, Kahari. Saraina, tum ho. Have a tum ho. You have to watch it. Like,
I got a Sunday to lollipop.
the gold in that tree. She's such a flirt.
It's traumatized us. Favorite Bollywood actress.
Definitely.
Kabhi, Khushi, Kabhi, Gham. Duranda.
Hello, I'm Priscilla.
I'm Grace.
Welcome back to the
Blossom Shadow.
Today we're going to be discussing our favourite Bollywood movies that we've watched since childhood. So just for some context, as I mentioned in our introduction video, my sister and I have been watching Bollywood movies since we were like kids, like babies. So there's so many we don't remember. Like I've watched like so many. I don't remember all the dramas, all the movies I've watched. Like generally I don't. But these are just some that stuck out and like we remember. So Grace has compiled like a nice little list. We're just going to talk about some of our favourites. Hope you enjoy.
Yeah, and just to also say, because of the cultural differences, there's some of them that we would really like, but and other people that were Indian might not really like understand why we like them as much. So do take that into account as well. And there's some other things that we might miss out because of the cultural nuances as well. So do take note of that as well. And with some of the names, there's any mispronunciations, please. We're so sorry. We really do love the dramas, but we just the movies as well, but we don't know how to.
And sometimes we might butcher some of the actors' names as well.
Yes,
we generally apologize
because of that.
We're not Hindi or any of the cultures in India, or any of the languages in India.
We don't know.
So we might say the names wrong. We need to apologize.
We apologize for that. And also to note as well, a lot of the shows and the movies that we watch are indie-based movies. I know there's so many different cultures within India. We've watched a few Tamil, but a lot of it's predominantly indie movies that we watch. A lot of it's mainly Bollywood. I know there's Hollywood, there's so many other ones there, but yeah, we mainly just watch Bollywood content, but we watch other few ones, which we will mention in the list. So yeah, just to start off with, I'm just going to talk about the unranked one. So this has some dramas that I don't think I like top quality, but I did really enjoy them, and they have a special place in my heart because I just reminisce and think about all the moments I had whilst I was watching that. And one of that is Students of the Year. Students of the Year in my days. When it first came out, we watched it with our other brothers and sisters as well. So it was all of us watching it together. And I just remember just how much fun we watched, like the memories we made whilst I was watching that. And I think I'll never forget some of the songs there, like who's that girl? Like who's that girl? La love. Yeah, that's
rather on the dance floor, rather like the party.
Rather like the party. Yeah,
and it got me obsessed with Aliyah.
Yes, I mean that was our first introduction to Aliyah. Before that, I didn't think we watched many with Aliyah in it. So it was really nice. Like so many actors and actresses. It was Siddharth Malhotra. That was our first time.
No, it wasn't our first time.
That was before Villain. That was like before Villain. It was not the first. It was our first. I copied it.
That was not our first one.
That was the first. I don't remember. That was the first one I was saying. But like it was just so good. I'm so much sang by myself. What was that song again? No, Unplugged.
No, that's a different movie.
No, are you sure? There's no it is. Oh.
She's mixing up with the other sound of jam. Yes, I remember what movie it was. One second. You can literally see her reaction right now to realize I was right. It was
no way.
I told her, and I love that because she actually used her real voice and sang it. I remember searching up. I was like, oh my god, Aliyah, she's so iconic.
But yeah, no, it's that though.
Yeah, girl.
Oh my god, in my days. I need to write that. That's a movie that I didn't have on my list. Yeah, so I need to really add that in. But yeah, I think that was a really good movie, and I think it was like not just the way the acting itself, but just the way the story was done. Because every single other Bollywood movie, I think we've seen an high school one like that, like not high school, like college life, showing how it is in India. So it was just refreshing for them to me because of that, because of that aspect of it. And it was just so nice whilst we were watching that, the memories that we had. So another movie that I've got on my list that I think I really like, it's got a special place. I think this is, in my opinion, one that's got the most special place in my heart. It's Yaadein. Like Yaadein. Oh my, I've watched that 5 times.
No one knows this drama.
I think so many of my Indian friends are like, I was Indian friends as well. They're like, yeah, what is that movie? Like, no one knows about it. But I love Yaadein. I mean, that was one of the movies I really love. Kareena Kapoor, and I really loved Hrithik Roshan in that because oh my gosh, I know people love his dancing and acting, but everything was in that movie for me anyways. I was enjoying it.
Oh Yaadein. Oh my god, what's the other song again? They both sang together again in the show. The three sisters.
Oh I know.
Oh my god, I forgot the name.
No. We're gonna remember. Oh, remember it.
Yeah. Because we have this 4 girls in our house. We've got like 4 sisters. We literally always dance together. We just dance to this song. Like literally, like growing up. Like this was on repeat. The Yaadein soundtrack was on repeat in our house. We loved it so much.
Yeah, it was so good. There's this thing I was giving like panty mush. Yeah. The panty advert.
Like the video was so.
Yeah, it was so sweet and emotional.
Oh my god, when mom died and then like all things was going through.
I'm telling you, that movie is such a classic. I just love it. I don't care if we hate it. I don't care if no one likes it. But I just love it. And I think back then I was keeping Kareena and Hrithik Roshan together because of that movie. That movie. Oh my god, I just love the chemistry. I just love everything. I just love the way the movie was done. The soundtrack in the movies as well. Like I know all the songs from Yaadein. Like I literally know all of them. That's how much I listen to it. So I think Yaadein is for sure like a classic in my mind. It's something I'll keep going back to. Like I'm gonna get everyone else I know to watch it, and that's how much I like that. And then the other one on our list is Heropanti. I think you would have a lot to say with this.
This literally began my very short obsession with Tiger Shroff. I was like such a, like I would just watch this video. Like I was like, how was it, like 12, 13? I don't know. Yeah, and I would just be me on YouTube just rewatching this. I was obsessed with, and I'm pretty sure like this guy was my man. Like genuinely, like Tiger Shroff. I was down. Like I was like, I don't care if it's a Nepo baby. Like I was like,
I'll be his baby.
And I was so obsessed. just because of this movie. Like because it was just the dance moves, everything.
Yes, the action,
his stunts. Like I was like, so athletic. Like he's putting the work. Like putting the work. Yeah.
It was, and I think it was one of the first actors I see like it was like dancing. It was dance moves. I can see that's one of the dance moves. That's one like choreography. Especially with like he did a lot of like flips. And, like,
he did a lot of aerobatics.
Yeah, aerobatics. And all of that incorporates that. But that was really nice to see.
I love that incorporated hip hop.
But this adds more aerobatics. So I think that was really refreshing. It was really nice to see. So I think that's definitely on there. Another one that I would say also has a special place in my heart is Villain. So Villain is another drama that I watched by Siddharth, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I remember after because I watched another movie by him. Oh my days, I can't remember what it's called now, but So after watching, I was like, I wanted to see more in his discography. See more.
Filmography, not discography.
Yeah, it's filmography. To see more of what he's got to offer. And I was like, and everything came out. I saw it just like when it was all the pieces out. Like, let's watch this, let's see what this is. And it was so interesting. I just thought the story was done because it was so different. Like, especially with the name, like him being a villain. And back then, I didn't really see ones where the main character, has to be put in a situation where they have to be the villain because of what happened. And the way they showed like the flashback to what happened to the girl, I was like, I literally played the guy that did the evil things and did it. But I feel like it's such a good actor. I hated it when I was watching. I was like, oh my god, how would you do this? How would you do that?
This movie.
Oh my gosh, the smiley face, like that smiley face balloon is literally in my brain.
Like, this movie scarred me so much. Like, I was just scared of a few minutes. Like, because the reason why the guy wanted to kill her was literally the smallest reason.
The next one then is Aashiqui 2. This movie. Like, I'm not gonna be an hater. I would say the movie. I think the movie grabs me as much as the soundtrack. This soundtrack.
Oh my god! And like, literally, I just think it had to be on like, drugs for this. Like, I just think it was, but like,
I just think
the way they locked in for this, the way they injected some addictive substances into like.
I've repeated that several times.
Like, our family that watched this movie.
Oh,
everyone knows it.
Like, Zindagi, Maybe Aashiqui,
this soundtrack, like generally, like it's so good. It's
like so good. Like every single song there, I just loved it. And every single song there was like a banger. Like I was just like, this is exactly what we need. And I can't say much of the movie because it's been a while, but like I was an alcohol addict, and it was the girl trying to support him through that. I was a singer, I was a musician.
And that scene in the rain.
Yeah, that scene in the rain. Oh my god,
that
it was so sad. I mean, the acting was done well. I think it was the first movie that I watched of the guy. I can't remember the guy's name now, but like the guy actor. It was one of the first one I watched of the guy, and one of the first one I watched of the girl was when I was one maybe watch other movies by her. But I can't remember their names now. I'm so sorry. But yeah, it was just so good. Like I was like, oh, like, I was crying. It made me so emotional. So Aashiqui 2, yeah. And another one on our list is La Pata Ladies. Top quality, like it was something that we watched quite recently.
Yeah, my friend recommended it. Shout out to Yasha.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's such a good movie. Like I think the whole like mistaken identity thing, like when they were on the train and then he went with the wrong girl. Oh my god, how did this happen? And like it's also like, I just love how they also showed like challenging like cultural and cultural expectations. I think that like, she was expected to get married, but she didn't want to get married for like abusing her or what she was worried about. And like she wants to go to school, she wants to learn, just get an education, and just all of this like it was just such a beautiful movie. And how the other girl, when she started working in the shop and she met so many friends, she was living in the train station. Like it was just it's such a very heartwarming story. I think it was just so well portrayed. I think it has a good message at the heart of it. I love that the fact they found each other and I get a happy ending. Like I was just so relieved. I was so worried the entire movie, but yeah, it's such a good movie.
It's such a good movie. And like you said, like even the way like she just didn't want to be found, like she tried her phone, like she was trying to hide the tattoo or whatever she had. Everyone was going to reveal identity, like no, that corrupt police officer. Oh my god, police officer really got to us. Like why? Like when we were trying to investigate, look at everything. Every time we were doing something together, we were following them. Yeah, you did too. Oh yeah, she was the one that was giving them farming tips. So she was farm. But she was like, because she wants to get like I don't know what she wants to do, but yeah, she was giving farm children farming. Like oh my god, it was nice to see how she grew well, like the family, like everyone in the family was kind of like accepting of it, and I think it was a really nice movie. Really enjoyed that. Another movie that this is one of our first movies that's not indie. Is it Telugu? I think it might be. Is it Tamil? I think it's Tamil. Yeah, it's Baahubali 1 and 2. Like I watched both movies and it's such a good movie. Like such a good movie. Like the cinematography of this movie done extremely well. Like I loved how everything was shot, even like with the weapons as well. It was just like weapon that they would like catapult weapon, like different weapons. I was like, oh, how are they bringing this up? Like it was just done so well. The fighting, not the film tricks, like the what's it called? Not CGI effects. Everything was just done so well. And I think it's a movie that theater experience is the best way to actually fully enjoy the movie for what it is. Like I think everything about it, even though I can't remember much because it's been such a long time. Everything about it was so good for me, and it was so refreshing because I was like, I don't see movies filmed like this. I don't really see movies where they're talking more about history, about the past, about how things wars were, and it was just so focused on that. And it was just done well. Like as a fighter, I was such a good fighter. The action scenes, everything was just incredible. So I think the movie, if we do get requests for to watch again, I'll definitely watch it because there's so many bits I forgot. I remember that it was done well. I remember the scene where there was like a tree and the girl was on the tree and I was looking at her from this other part. I remember there was a scene like I was like, what was going on there? But it was something like very
so many parts I don't remember, but I just remember thinking it was just really well produced. I loved how, like as you mentioned, the cinematography of it. I love the scenes that they use. I can just tell how much effort that they put into making the movie.
Yeah, I think that was really good as well. I think another one I've got on my list is Bajirao Mastani, and oh my gosh.
Wait, we have to speak about Ram Leela first. Like him first.
Okay, actually let's speak about Ram Leela first. So Ram Leela, and I think I watched
guys.
And wait, before we even talk about it, let me just let you know, like as a quick disclaimer, I personally prefer like historical movies, like historical Bollywood movies to modern movies. So a lot of like Bollywood historical.
Maybe not historical, so they're just also traditional.
Traditional, where they wear like the traditional outfit, and like I just love these ones better. And yeah, Ram Leela was one of them. Like I just loved it. Like it was just done so well.
One of my favorite portrayals of Ram. Like I just it was such a good story. There's so many bits. I've rewatched this movie. I don't really watch Bollywood movies because it's so long. But this movie I've watched it like should all our friends. Everyone's watching it. Like generally, like if I know you, I'll sit you down. You have to watch it. Like generally, like it's just left such an impact. And someone doesn't like sad movies. Like I don't watch sad movies. But like this movie has such a special place in my heart. Like it was just so well done. The music. Oh my god!
Like, I've listened to the soundtrack 5,000 times basically. Yeah, acting was done well.
The soundtrack of this, literally, as we said, like literally, when we have like Christmas things and when we meet up with family, we'll put on Bollywood music. This one is always gonna be. It's always gonna be there. We'll be dancing to what's that song? No, yeah, we want that. That one where she's like, literally that. I'm always doing like research because I'm like, oh my god, how like, and I was thinking like, oh yeah, her lenga was so heavy, like it was so, like how many tons, like kilograms it was, and she was like moving so lightly,
and she was spinning. I was like, what?
Like how is she doing this? And even like there's so many scenes that just stand out to me, like the Holy Festival, like putting like on their faces when the scene where was it when her brother her cousin got shot?
Yeah, that scene.
And when they're trying to make peace between the two families, like all the different things.
And when the woman got shot as well, it's like, oh my gosh, it's such a good movie. I even call our siblings and I do like, yeah, we know this. Yeah, we know this. So we did everything about it because we watch it so often. Like I just love the romance. I know the one where they should be as well. Like every single song, like I'm such a good movie.
And then also
Bajirao Mastani, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Sanjay Leela, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yes.
Like, what's going on?
It was just so good.
Wow.
Like the premise of it as well, like the fact that she's like this woman that was like such a beautiful woman, and like he had a wife, and then it was like, oh, we really wanted to be with her. Like it was just so crazy. And watching her be like the other woman, there was a scene I will never forget it. When she's there like watching from above, and she's doing the dance. She's wearing a gold dress, and she's doing the dance performance for him. I was feeling for her. I was feeling. I could see the sadness in Priyanka's face. I was like, oh my gosh.
But when they sang Pinga together,
Yeah, pinga, putty, pinga, putty, pinga, putty, pinga. Yeah, that was so good. Pinga.
what was that song you did when she like?
Which really good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We need to find out. We need to find out.
Oh my god, that I've never seen anyone look as beautiful as
Yeah,
her.
that's see
the beauty, the gold,
the
tones, the colors. No one's ever been as beautiful. Nobody has ever been as beautiful in that music video. Like that is insane. It was insane.
I'm not someone that's really into gold like that, but the gold in that scene, I was like, oh, I want to be in the room. Like, wow.
Oh my goodness, I don't know.
It was just immaculate. It was done
Bless
so
her
well.
heart.
It was done so well. It was very emotional. My sister always comes from me because of the scene.
She lied to me. She told me that, oh, doesn't have a, as I said, I don't like that image. Oh, doesn't have that image. Guys, I went to my dad. I was like, oh.
She was crying. I actually felt bad.
I
But
was
at the same time,
wanting
it was a
to
must watch
make
movie. Like, it's a
movie.
must watch. Like, it's such a
Like,
good movie.
oh my
Like,
God.
I just feel like the way it ended, like with him just there, like with the sword, like fighting in the
very
ring.
crazy.
I was like, no,
Like-
I was so sad for him. Like, but yeah, it was such a.
I'm seeing Deepika and Priyanka together.
Yeah,
I love that. I love that.
It was so good. It was so good. Definitely up there for us. And then the next one on our list is Asuka. And we watched Asuka quite recently, but it was really kind of but we're like, yeah, after we saw it, like, yeah, we need to definitely watch this movie.
Yeah, we need to see what
And
SRK is in it.
SRK and Karina.
Yeah, of course.
Like, Karina was one of the first few people that we watched from Yaadein. So always like Karina. Is Gangubai. Gangubai, yes.
I'm not gonna lie. Leela Bakshi's.
I mean, she's one of my favorite Bollywood actors.
Definitely. But acting?
It's so, and she's really
She's really good. I remember watching this one and we watched the other one. What was it again?
Was it Razzie?
Yeah, we watched it right next to each other, like watching Greece, and I'm like, how is this girl? She was steroids, like she was movie steroids, like she just hit
It was
after
so-
hit
it was
after
such a
hit
good-
after
it was
hit.
such a
Like
good-
such a good movie, such a good movie. I feel like it was such a good exploration of, you know, the way people are looked down on for certain job roles, and you know her trying to push for the community that she was part of. And you know, it was just such a tragic way that she ended up in that situation. Like this girl was abducted. Not
Yeah.
like she was like
At a young
age.
age.
She was supposed to do things
Yeah,
that no one should ever
it's
do. It was such a
crazy.
sad movie. It was really, really sad, and it was just so it was gut wrenching. It puts you through the emotions. It puts you through the emotions. I think it's kind of based on a real story. I think it's a real person, and it was so tastefully done. It was very respectfully done, and you know, it showed how she then when she didn't get them, when she did the rights, it showed her rights to the position. Not so that she was going to keep, and when she was elected like mayor, or was it mayor? Like that was such a beautiful. And the fact that she actually invested back into the community, started helping out with schools. And it was like, oh, why can't our children? Why can't our children? Yeah, just because they're children. Yeah. Like it was just such a good movie, such a good movie. Like it really makes you introspect, it really makes you think.
Yeah.
So I had to, yeah.
No. I think it's an amazing movie. Like, if you had to rank movies, that movie should be up there. Like it's just a topic that you don't think people talk more about. And I think it's one of the first few like Bollywood movies I've watched that actually touches on this sort of topic. And it was done like it's done so well. And I think I really loved her acting in it. Like, oh my god, I felt so much pain for her. Like it was something that I felt like I was just crying. Like it was just so sad when you see all of this, the way the lives were, the way they were living.
This girl was abused and tortured.
Yeah, and how she was trying to stay in that position as well. Like all the things she had to do just to stay in that. Like, and there was another woman who was person also that wanted to get that as well. There were schemes and everything was going on. I was like, no, like I'll just root for her. I was like, no, you can do it.
And the fact that she couldn't even be with the guy that she that was so I'm watching him. Oh, was it when he was getting married? Did he get married to someone else?
Yeah.
I don't remember. But like, oh my god, it was so sad.
But definitely a very, very good movie. And the next movie on my list is a top movie. Kabhi, Khushi, Kabhi, Gham.
Of course, we have to mention this. We have to mention this.
Kabhi, Khushi,
Especially as Londoners, this is
Shala, shala. After I say shala, shala. After I say shala, shala. Yeah,
literally. And Pooh, oh my god, I love that character. I love that. She was so funny, such an icon.
Very
Such an
much
icon.
so.
Love Karina so down. And like, yeah, SRK was in this movie as well. Like, I mean, this movie is just such a classic movie. Like, if you watch Bollywood, everyone knows this movie. Everybody's watched this movie.
Yeah.
The soundtrack as well is really good.
You are my Sonia.
Oh wow, I think it was such a good story, like portraying like family relationships and like what you're gonna put above like family bonds, like and trying to like find a way to like family, like you know, better stick in the water, like you know, trying to find a way to like show like even though I think it was adopted, wasn't he? Like wasn't actually like related to the family, and like I just love this exploration things like not all families are conventional, and I love the topics that they discussed in this. And you know, him going to London to go and find his brother or someone to London
to reconnect them.
Yeah,
the parents were accepting of their relationship.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that bond again.
But it was.
And Abhishek Bachchan, it was so strict. He was so strict. He was like, no, like no, you're gone. You're leaving the house now. Like it was so.
Like, but I get the it's cultural stuff that you know, it's certain things that they prioritize. But yeah, it was
such a good movie and it was well done. Like all the songs, like evoke so much emotions and just brings back like anytime I just end up brings back flashbacks all those moments that we watched in that movie. Like really